Well, my daddy left home when I was 3. He didn't leave much for Ma and me, just this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. Now, I don't blame him because he run and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left, he went and named me Sue. Well, he must have thought it was quite a joke. He got a lot of laugh from a lot of folks. Seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some gal would giggle and I'd get red. Some guy'd laugh and I'd bust his head. I'll tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick, I grew up mean. My fists got hard and my wits got keen. I roamed from town to hide my shame. But I made me a vow to the moon and stars. I'd search those honky-tonks and bars and kill the man that give me that awful name. Well, it was Gatlinburg in mid-July, and I just hit town and my throat was dry, and I thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. At an old saloon on a street of mud, there at a table dealing studs, sat the dirty, mangy dog that named me Sue. Well, I knew that snake was my own sweet dad from a worn-out picture that my mother had had, and I knew that scar on his cheek and his evil eyes. He was big and bent, gray and old, and I looked at him and my blood ran cold, and I said, "My name is Sue. How do you do? Now you're gonna die." Yeah, that's what I told him. Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes, and he went down, but to my surprise, he come up with a knife and he cut off a piece of my ear. But I busted a chair right across his teeth, and we crashed through the wall into the street, kicking and a gouging in the mud and the blood in the beer. I tell you, I fought tougher men, but I really can't remember when. He kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. I heard him laugh and then I heard him cuss. He put for his gun and I pulled mine first. He stood there looking at me and I saw him smile. He said, "Son, this world is rough, and if a man's gonna make it, he's gotta be tough." And I knew I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I give you that name and I said goodbye, and I knew you'd have to get tough or die, and it's that name that helped to make you strong. Now, you just fought one hell of a fight, and I know you hate me and you've got the right to kill me now, and I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in your gut and spit in your eye, 'cause I'm the SOB that named you Sue. What could I do? What could I do? I got all choked up. I threw down my gun, called him my paw, and he called me his son, and I come away with a different point of view. I think about him every now and then, every time I try and every time I win, and if I ever have a son, I think I'm going to name him Bill, George, anything but Sue. Love is where you find it, when you find no love at home. And there's nothing cold as ashes after the fire is gone. The bottle is almost empty, the clock just now struck 10. Darling, I had to call you to our favorite place again. We know it's wrong for us to meet, but the fire's gone out at home. And there's nothing cold as ashes after the fire is gone. Love is where you find it, when you find no love at home. And there's nothing cold as ashes after the fire is gone.
tender, your arms hold me just right. Sweet words of love, you remember, that the one at home forgot. Each time we say's the last time, but we keep hanging on. And there's nothing cold as ashes after the fire is gone. Love is where you find it when you find no love at home. And there's nothing cold as ashes after the fire is gone.
Last night, all alone in a barroom, met a girl with a drink in her hand. She had ruby red lips, cold black hair, and eyes that would tempt any man. Then she came and sat down at my table, and as she placed her soft hands in mine, I found myself wanting to kiss her. For temptation was flowing like wine, and I was almost persuaded to strip myself of my pride. To push my conscience aside. Then we danced, and she whispered, I need you. Take me away from here and be my man. Then I looked into her eyes, I saw it, the reflection of my wedding band, and I was almost persuaded to let strange lips lead me on. But your sweet love made me stop and go home. Out in the country past the city limit sign, well, there's a honky-tonk near the county line. Joint stars jumping every night when the sun goes down. They got whiskey, women, music and smoke, where all the cowboy folk go to boot, Scootin' Boogie. I got a good job, I work hard for my money. When it's quitting time, I hit the door a-running. I fire up my pickup truck and let the horses run. I go flying down that highway to that hideaway,
stuck out in the woods to do the boogie. Yeah, heel toe, do-si-do, come on baby, let's go boot scootin'. Oh, Cadillac, blackjack, baby, meet me out back, we're gonna boogie. Oh, get down, turn around, go to town, boot scootin' boogie. The bartender asked me, says, son, what'll it be? I want a shot at that redhead yonder looking at me. The dance floor is hopping and it's hotter than the 4th of July. I see outlaws, in-laws, crooks and straights, all out making it shake, doing the boot scootin' boogie. Yeah, heel toe, do-si-do, come on baby, let's go boot scootin'. Oh, Cadillac, blackjack, baby, meet me out back, we're gonna boogie. Get down, turn around, go to town, boot scootin' boogie. Oh, heel toe, do-si-do, come on baby, let's go boot scootin'. Yeah, Cadillac, blackjack, baby, meet me out back, we're gonna boogie. Yeah, get down, turn around, go to town, boot scootin' boogie. I said to get down, turn around, go to town, boot scootin' boogie. Oh, get down, turn around, go to town, boot scootin' boogie.
Hello, baby. Yeah, this is the Big Bopper speaking. Oh, you sweet thing. Do I what? Will I what? Oh, baby, you know what I like. Chantilly lace and a pretty face, a ponytail hanging down, a wiggle in the walk and a giggle in the talk. Make the world go round, round, round. There ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl and make me act so funny, make me spend my money, make me feel real loose like a long-necked goose. Oh, baby, that's what I like. What's that, baby? But, oh, honey, oh, baby, you know what I like. Chantilly lace and a pretty face, a ponytail hanging down, a wiggle in a walk and a giggle in a talk. Make the world go round, round, round. There ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl and make me act so funny, make me spend my money, make me feel real loose like a long-necked goose. Oh, baby, that's what I like. What's that, honey? Pick you up at 8? And don't be late? But, baby, I ain't got no money, honey. All right, honey, you know what I like. Chantilly lace and a pretty face, a ponytail hanging down, a wiggle in a walk and a giggle in a talk. Make the world go round, round, round. There ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl and make me act so funny, make me spend my money, make me feel real loose like a long-necked goose. Oh, baby, that's what I like.
yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt, got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight, talking about cars and dreaming about women. I never had a plan, just living for the minute. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was, a lot about living and a little about love. Well, we fogged up the windows in my old Chevy. I was willing, but she wasn't ready. So I settled for a burger and a grape snow cone. Dropped her off early, but I didn't go home. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight, talking about cars and dreaming about women. I never had a plan, just living for the minute. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was, a lot about living and a little about love. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was, a lot about living and a little about love. A lot about living and a little about love. I'd like to be in Charlie's shoes, that's what I always said. 'Cause he had you and everything tied with a golden thread. Oh, Charlie left and went away, and when I got the news, it wasn't long till I was walking around in Charlie's shoes. Now I'm wearing out the shoes that Charlie wore, just walking back and forth across the floor. The troubles that drove him away I've got for company. These nights in Charlie's shoes are killing me. The greener grass that turned my head so swiftly did turn brown. Every little dream I built, she's always tearing down. I never knew old Charlie's shoes could have so many tacks of disappointing sorrows, and I wish he had 'em back. Now I'm wearing out the shoes that Charlie wore, walking back and forth across the floor. The troubles that drove him away I've got for company. These nights in Charlie's shoes are killing me. Carroll County's pointed out as kind of square. Biggest thing that happens is the county fair. I guess that's why it seemed like such a big event. We all call the Carroll County accident. The wreck was on the highway just inside the line. Walter Browning lost his life and for a time. It seemed that Mary Ellen Jones would surely die. She lived long enough for her to testify. Walter Browning was a happy married man, and he wore a golden wedding ring upon his hand. But it was gone, nobody knew just where it went. He lost it in the Carroll County accident. Mary Ellen testified, he flagged her down. Said that he was sick and could she drive him into town. No one even doubted what she said was true. She was well respected in the county too. I went down to see the wreck like all the rest. The muddy seats, the broken glass, the tangled mess. But I found something no one else had even seen behind the dash in Mary's crumpled up machine. A little matchbox circled by a rubber band, and inside the ring from Walter Browning's hand. Took a while to figure out just what it meant. Truth about the Carroll County accident. By dark of night I dropped the ring into a well, and took a sacred oath that I would never tell. Truth about the Carroll County accident. Was the county ordered dead a marble monument. I lost him in the Carroll County accident. I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine and I can't remember when. I'm stuck in Folsom prison, time keeps dragging on. But those trains keep moving on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. Bet there's rich folks eating on a fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming, I know I can't be free. But those people keep moving, and that's what tortures me. Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, I bet I'd move it a little further down the line. Far from Folsom prison, that's where I want to stay. that lonesome whistle, blow my blues away. I told Mary about us, I told her about our great sin. Mary cried and forgave me, Mary took me back again. Said if I wanted my freedom, I could be free evermore. But I don't want to be, and I don't want to see Mary cry anymore. Oh, devil woman, devil woman, let go of me. Devil woman, let me be, and leave me alone, I want to go home. Mary is waiting and weeping down in our shack by the sea. Even after I've hurt her, Mary's still in love with me. Devil woman, it's over, trapped no more by your charms. 'Cause I don't want to stay, I want to get away. Woman, let go of my arm. Oh, devil woman, devil woman, let go of me. Devil woman, let me be, and leave me alone, I want to go home. Devil woman, you're evil, like the dark coral reef, like the winds that bring high tides. You bring sorrow and grief. You made me ashamed to face Mary, I barely had the strength to tell. Skies are not so black, Mary took me back, Mary, and broken your spell. Oh, devil woman, devil woman, let go of me. Devil woman, let me be, and leave me alone, I wanna go home. Running along by the seashore, running as fast as I can. Even the seagulls are happy, glad I'm coming home again. Never again will I ever cause another tear to fall. Down the beach I see what belongs to me, the one I want most of all. Oh, devil woman, devil woman, don't follow me. Devil woman, let me be, and leave me alone, I'm going back home. Don't worry about me, it's all over now. Though I may be blue, I'll manage somehow. Love can't be explained, can't be controlled. One day it's warm, next day it's cold. Don't pity me, 'cause I'm feeling blue. Don't be ashamed, it might have been you. Oh, 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 love, kiss me one time, and go, love, I understand. Don't worry about me. Sweet, sweet, sweet love, want you to be as happy as I when you love me. I'll never forget you, your sweet memory. It's all over now, don't worry about me. When one heart tells one heart goodbye, one heart is free, one heart will cry. Oh, 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 sweet, sweet, baby, sweet, it's alright. Don't worry about me.
He walked into the bar and parked his lanky frame upon a tall bar stool. And with a long, soft southern drawl said, I'll have a glass of anything that's cool. A barroom girl with hard and knowing eyes slowly looked him up and down. And she wondered how on earth that country bumpkin found his way to town. She said, hello, country bumpkin, how's the frost out on the pumpkin? I've seen some sights, but man, you're something. Where'd you come from, country bumpkin? It was just a short year later, in a bed of joy-filled tears, yet death like pain. Into this wondrous world of many wonders, one more wonder came. That same woman's face was wrapped up in a raptured look of love and tenderness. As she marveled at the soft and warm, cuddly boy child beating at her breast. She said, hello, country bumpkin, precious frost out on the pumpkin. I've seen some sights, but babe, you're something. Mama loves her country bumpkin. 40 years of hard work later, in a simple, quiet, and peaceful country place, the heavy hand of time had not erased the raptured wonder from the woman's face. She was lying on her deathbed, knowing fully well her age was nearly wrong. She softly smiled and looked into the sad eyes of her husband and her son. And she said, so long, country bumpkin, frost is gone now from the pumpkin. I've seen some sights and life's been something. See you later, country bumpkin.
Don't look so sad. I know it's over, but life goes on, and this whole world will keep on turning. Let's just be glad we had some time to spend together. There's no need to watch the bridges that were burning. Lay your head upon my pillow. Hold your warm and tender body close to mine. Hear the whisper of the raindrops blowing soft against the window, and make believe you love me one more time for the good time. I'll get along, you'll find another, and I'll be here if you should find you ever need me. Don't say a word about tomorrow or forever. There'll be time enough for sadness when you leave me. Lay your head upon my pillow. Hold your warm and tender body close to mine. Hear the whisper of the raindrops blowing soft against the window, and make believe you love me one more time for the good time. In a pawn shop in Chicago on a sunny summer day, a couple gazes at the wedding rings there on display. She smiles and nods her head as he says, "Honey, that's for you. It's not much, it's the best that I can do." Golden ring, with one tiny little stone, waiting there for someone to take it home. By itself, it's just a cold metallic thing. Only love can make a golden wedding ring. In a little wedding chapel later on that afternoon, an old old upright piano plays that old familiar tune. Tears roll down her cheeks, happy thoughts run through her head as he whispers low, this ring I thee wed. Golden ring, with one tiny little stone, shining ring, now at last it's found a home. By itself, it's just a cold metallic thing. Only love can make a golden wedding ring. In the small two-room apartment, as they fight their final round, she says you won't admit it, but I know you're leaving town. She says one thing's for certain, I don't love you anymore, and throws down the ring as she walks out the door. Golden ring, with one tiny little stone cast aside, like the love that's dead and gone. By itself, it's just a cold metallic thing. Only love can make a golden wedding ring. In a pawn shop in Chicago on a sunny summer day, a couple gazes at the wedding rings there on display. Golden ring.
Well, you ask me if I'll forget my baby. I guess I will someday. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. You ask me if I'll get along. I guess I will some way. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. God gave me that girl to lean on, and then he put me on my own. Heaven helped me be a man and have the strength to stand alone. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. You ask me if I'll miss her kissing. I guess I will every day. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. You ask me if I'll find another. I don't know, I can't say. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. God gave me that girl to lean on, and then he put me on my own. Heaven helped me be a man and have the strength to stand alone. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. He said, I'll love you till I die. She told him you'd forget in time. As the years went slowly by, she still preyed upon his mind. He kept her picture on his wall, went half crazy now and then, but he still loved her through it all, hoping she'd come back again. Kept some letters by his bed,
dated 1962. He had underlined in red every single I love you. I went to see him just today. Oh, but I didn't see no tears. All dressed up to go away. First time I'd seen him smile in years. He stopped loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door, and soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today. You know, she came to see him one last time. Oh, and we all wondered if she would. And it kept running through my mind. This time, he's over her for good. He stopped loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door, and soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today. Put your sweet lips a little closer to the phone. Let's pretend that we're together all alone. I'll tell the man to turn the jukebox way down low, and you can tell your friend there with you, he'll have to go. Whisper to me, tell me, do you love me true? Or is he holding you the way I do? Though love is blind, make up your mind, I've got to know. Should I hang up, or will you tell him he'll have to go? You can't say the words I want to hear while you're with another man. You want the answer, yes or no? Darling, I will understand. Put your sweet lips a little closer to the phone. Let's pretend that we're together all alone. I'll tell the man to turn the jukebox way down low, and you can tell your friend there with you, he'll have to go. Hello, darling. Nice to see you. It's been a long time. You're just as lovely as you used to be. How's your new love? Are you happy? Hope you're doing fine. Just to know it means so much to me. What's that, darling? How am I doing? Well, I'm doing all right, except I can't sleep. I cry all night till dawn. What I'm trying to say is I love you and I miss you, and I'm so sorry that I did you wrong. Look up, darling, let me kiss you, just for old time's sake. Let me hold you in my arms one more time. Thank you, darling. May God bless you. And each step you take bring you closer to the things you seek to find. Goodbye, darling. I gotta go now. Gotta try to find a way to lose these memories of a love so warm and true. And if you should ever find it in your heart to forgive me, come back, darling, I'll be waiting for you. Say, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we could find us a brand new recipe? I got a hot rod Ford and a $2 bill, and I know a spot right over the hill. The soda pop and the dancing's free. So if you wanna have fun, come along with me. Say, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? I'm free and ready, so we can go steady. How's about saving all your time for me? No more looking, I know I've been cooking. How's about keeping steady company? I'm gonna throw my date book over the fence and buy me one for 5 or 10 cents. I'll keep it till it's covered with age. I'm writing your name down on every page. Say, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? We got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. Oh, I'm going to Jackson. I'm gonna mess around. Yeah, I'm going to Jackson. Look out, Jackson Town.
Well, go on down to Jackson. Go ahead and wreck your health. Go play your hand, you big talking man, and make a big fool of yourself. Yeah, go to Jackson. Go comb your hair.
Honey, I'm gonna snowball Jackson.
See if I care.
When I breeze into that city, people gonna stoop and bow.
Ha!
All them women gonna make me teach them what they don't know how. Oh, I'm going to Jackson. You turn loose of my coat, 'cause I'm going to Jackson.
Goodbye, that's all she wrote. Well, they'll laugh at you in Jackson, and I'll be dancing on a pony cake. Then I'll lead you around town like a scalded hound with your tail tucked between your legs. Yeah, go to Jackson, you big talking man, and I'll be waiting here in Jackson behind my J-Pan fan.
Well, now we got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. Oh, I'm going to Jackson, and that's a fact. Yeah, we're going to Jackson. Ain't never coming back. Well, we got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. And we've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. Oh, we're going to Jackson, and that's a fact. Yeah, we're going to Jackson. Ain't never coming back.
Goodbye, Joe, me gotta go, me oh my oh. Me gotta go, pull the Pirro down the bayou. My Yvonne, sweetest one, me oh my oh. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya and a crawfish pie and a filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see my Michelle Mule. Picking guitar, fill flute jar, and be gay old. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Thibodeau, Fontenot, the place is buzzing. Kinfolk come to see Yvonne by the dozen. Dress and style, go hog wild, me oh my oh. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya and a crawfish pie and a filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see my Michelle Mule. Take the guitar, fill fruit jar, and be gay. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on
the bayou. Jambalaya and a crawfish pie and a filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see my Michelle Rio. Pick the guitar, fill through jar, and Miguel. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Deep down in Louisiana, close to New Orleans, way back up in the woods among the evergreens, stood a log cabin made of earth and wood, where lived a country boy named Johnny B. Good, who never ever learned to read or write so well, but he could play his guitar just like a ringing a bell. Go, go, go Johnny, go, go, go Johnny, go, go, go Johnny, go, go, go Johnny, go, go. Johnny be good. He used to carry his guitar in a gunny sack, go sit beneath the tree by the railroad track. Old engineer would see him sitting in the shade, drumming with the rhythm that the drivers made. People passing by, they would stop and say, oh my, but that little country boy can play. Go, go, go Johnny, go, go, go Johnny, go, go. Go Johnny, go, go, go Johnny, go, go, Johnny be good. His mother told him someday you will be a man, and you will be the leader of a big old band. Many people come from miles around to hear you play your music when the sun goes down. Maybe someday your name will be in lights saying, Johnny be good tonight. Go, go, go Johnny, go. 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 Go. Johnny be good. There is a picture that I carry, one we made some time ago, when they ask who's in the picture with me, I say just someone I used to know, just someone I used to spend some time with, just a flame that lost its glow. But I don't tell them how lost I am without you. I say just someone I used to know.
just someone I used to run around with, just a friend I used to know. But I don't tell them all the nights I've cried without you. I say just someone I used to know. Well, I say just someone I used to know. If I see you tomorrow on some street in town, pardon me if I don't say hello. I belong to another, it wouldn't look so good to know someone I'm not supposed to know. Just walk on by, wait on the corner. I love you, but we're strangers when we meet. Just walk on by, wait on the corner. I love you, but we're strangers when we meet. In a dimly lit corner, a place outside of town, tonight we'll try to say goodbye again. But I know it's not over, I'll call tomorrow night. I can't let you go, so why pretend? Just walk on by, wait on the corner. I love you, but we're strangers when we meet. Just walk on by, wait on the corner. I love you, but we're strangers when we meet. I love you, but we're strangers when we meet. Now I'm lying here with Linda on my mind, and next to me, my soon-to-be, the one I left behind. Lord, it's killing me to see her cry. She knows I'm lying here beside her, with Linda on my mind. Yes, I know that I once loved her, and I placed no one above her. I never thought I'd ever set her free, but it just wasn't in my plans. The way Linda squeezed my hand the first time that I held her close as she danced with me. She said, I've loved you for a long time, but you're married to a friend of mine, and I try hard to never let it show. But my love for you is stronger, I can't hide it any longer, and so I thought I better
you know. Now I'm lying here with Linda on my mind, and next to me, my soon-to-be, the one I left behind. Lord, it's killing me to see her cry. She knows I'm lying here beside her, Linda on my mind. Everybody's going out and having fun. I'm just a fool for staying home and having none. I can't get over how she set me free. Oh, lonesome me. A bad mistake I'm making by just hanging round. I know that I should have some fun and paint the town. A lovesick fool that's blind and just can't see. Oh, lonesome me. I'll bet she's not like me. She's out and fancy free, flirting with the boys with all of her charm. But I still love her so, and brother, don't you know, I'd welcome her right back here in my arms. Well, there must be some way I can lose these lonesome blues, forget about the past and find somebody new. I thought of everything from A to Z. Oh, lonesome me. Well, I'll bet she's not like me. She's out and fancy free, flirting with the boys with all her charms. But I still love her so, and brother, don't you know, I'd welcome her right back here in my arms. Well, there must be some way I can lose these lonesome blues, forget about the past and find somebody new. I thought of everything from A to Z. Oh, lonesome me. Oh, lonesome me. Oh, lonesome me. In a bar in Toledo, across from the depot, on a bar stool she took off her ring. I thought I'd get closer, so I walked on over. I sat down and asked her name. When the drinks finally hit her, she said, I'm no quitter, but I finally quit living on dreams. I'm hungry for laughter, and here ever after, I'm after whatever the other life brings. In the mirror I saw him, and I closely watched him. I thought how he looked out of place. He came to the woman and sat there beside me. He had a strange look on his face. His big hands were calloused, he looked like a mountain. For a minute I thought I was dead. But he started shaking, his big heart was breaking. He turned to the woman and said, You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille, with 4 hungry children and a crop in the field. I've had some bad times, lived through some sad times, but this time your hurtin' won't heal. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. After he left us, I ordered more whiskey, and I thought how she made him look small. From the lights of the bar room to a rented hotel room, we walked without talking at all. She was a beauty, but when she came to me, she must have thought I'd lost my mind. I couldn't hold her, 'cause the words that he told her kept coming back time after time. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille, with 4 hungry children and a crop in the field. I've had some bad times, lived through some sad times, but this time your hurtin' won't heal. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille, with 4 hungry children and a crop in the field. I've had some bad times, lived through some sad times, but this time your hurtin' won't heal. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. First thing I remember knowing was a lonesome whistle blowing, and a youngun's dream of growing up to ride on a freight train leaving town, and not knowing where I'm bound. No one could change my mind on the drive. One and only rebel child from a family meek and mild, my mama seemed to know what lay in store. In spite of all my Sunday learning, toward the bad I kept on turning, till mama couldn't hold me anymore. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but mama tried, mama tried, mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That was only me to blame, 'cause mama tried. Old daddy, rest his soul, left my mom a heavy load. He tried so very hard to fill his shoes, working hours without rest, wanted me to have the best. He tried to raise me right, but I refused. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but mama tried, mama tried, mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause mama tried. Maybelline, why can't you be true? Oh, Maybelline, why can't you be true? You don't start back doing those things you used to do. As I was motivating over the hill, saw Maybelline in a coupe de ville. Cadillac roll on an open road, nothing outrun my big Ford. Cadillac doing about 95, it was bumper to bumper, roll side to side. Maybelline, why can't you be true? Oh, Maybelline, why can't you be true? You don't start back doing those things you used to do. Cadillac moved to 104, the Ford got hot. couldn't do no more. It done got cloudy and it started to rain. I tooted my horn from a passing lane. Rainwater blowing all under my hood. I knew that was doing my motor good. Maybelline, why can't you be true? Oh, Maybelline, why can't you be true? You don't start back doing those things you used to do. Oh, Maybelline, why can't you be true? Oh, Maybelline, why can't you be true? You don't start back doing those things you used to do. The motor cooled down and the heat went down, and that's when I heard that highway sound. Cadillac sitting like a ton of lead, 110, a half a mile ahead. Cadillac looking like a sitting still. I called Maybelline at the top of the hill. Maybelline, why can't you be true? Oh, Maybelline, why can't you be true? You don't start back doing those things you used to do. If you knew Peggy Sue, then you'd know why I feel blue about Peggy, my Peggy Sue. Well, I love you, girl, yes, I love you, Peggy Sue. Peggy Sue, Peggy Sue, oh, how my heart yearns for you, oh, Peggy, my Peggy Sue. Well, I love you, girl, yes, I love you, Peggy Sue. Peggy Sue, Peggy Sue, pretty, 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 pretty Peggy Sue, oh, Peggy, my Peggy Sue. Well, I love you, girl, and I need you, Peggy Sue. I love you, Peggy Sue, with a love so rare and true, oh, Peggy, my Peggy Sue. Well, I love you, girl, and I want you, Peggy Sue. Peggy Sue, Peggy Sue, pretty, 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 pretty Peggy Sue, oh, Peggy, my Peggy Sue. Well, I love you, girl, and I need you, Peggy Sue. I love you, Peggy Sue, with a love so rare and true, oh, Peggy, my Peggy Sue. Well, I love you, girl, and I want you, Peggy Sue. I love you, girl, and I want you, Peggy Sue. Papa Top again. And I've just got time for one more round. Set 'em up, my friend. And I'll be gone and you can let some other fool sit down. I'd like for you to listen to a joke I heard today from a woman who said she was through and calmly walked away. I tried to smile and did a while, so out of place. Did you ever hear of a clown with teardrops streaming down his face? And Papa Top again. I think I'll have another round. Set 'em up, my friend. Then I'll be gone and you can let some other fool sit down. For me is misery, and here I'm wasting time. 'Cause a row of fools on a row of stools is not what's on my mind. But then you see her leaving me is not what I prefer. So it's either here just drinking beer or home remembering her. Papa Top again. I think I'll have another round. Set 'em up, my friend. And then I'll be gone and you can let some other fool sit down. Papa Top again.
Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. It burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire.
You painted up your lips and golden curl your tinted hair. Ruby, are you contemplating going out somewhere? Shadow on the wall tells me the sun is going down. Don't take your love to town. It wasn't me that started that old crazy Asian war, but I was proud to go and do my patriotic chore. And yes, it's true that I'm not the man I used to be. I still need some company. It's hard to love a man whose legs are bent and paralyzed, and the wants and the needs of a woman your age, Ruby, I realize. But it won't be long, I've heard 'em say, until I'm not around. Don't take your love to town. She's leaving now, 'cause I just heard the slamming of the door. The way I know I've heard it slam 100 times before. If I could move, I'd get my gun and put her in the ground. Don't take your love to town. Oh, Ruby, God's sakes, turn around. Don't take your love to town.
You can dance every dance with a guy who gives you the eye and let him hold you tight. You can smile every smile for the man who held your hand neath the pale moonlight. But don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. Oh, darling, save the last dance for me. Oh, I know that the music's fine, like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun, laugh and sing. But while we're apart, don't give your heart to anyone. But don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So, darling, take the last dance for me. Baby, don't you know I love you so? Can't you feel it when we touch? I will never, never let you go. I love you oh so much. You can dance, so and carry on till the night is gone and it's time to go. If he asks if you're all alone, can he take you home? You must tell him no. 'Cause don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So, darling, stay the last dance for me. Oh, don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be.
because I asked a friend about her. Just because I spoke her name somewhere. Just because I rang her number by mistake today. She thinks I still care. Just because I haunt the same old place where the memory of her lingers everywhere. Just because I'm not the happy guy I used to be. She thinks I still care. But if she's happy thinking I still need her, then let that silly notion bring her cheer. Oh, but how could she ever be so foolish? Where would she get such an idea? Just because I asked a friend about her. Just because I spoke her name somewhere. Just because I saw her and then went on to pieces. She thinks I still care. She thinks I still care.
Well, I pulled out of Pittsburgh, I'm rolling down the eastern seaboard. I got my diesel wound up and she's a-running like never before. There's a speed zone ahead, but alright, I don't see a cop in sight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. I got me 10 forward gears and a Georgia overdrive. I'm taking little white pills and my eyes are open wide. I just passed a Jimmy in white. Hey, I've been passing everything in sight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, it seemed like a month since I kissed my baby goodbye. I could have a lot of women, but I'm not like some of the guys. I could find one to hold me tight, but I could never make believe it's alright. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. ICC is a-checking on down the line. Well, I'm a little overweight and the logbook's way behind, but nothing bothers me tonight. Hey, I can dodge all those scales all right. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, my rig's a little old, but that don't mean she's slow. Well, there's a flame coming from a stack, and that smoke shouldn't be so black, but my hometown's coming in sight. And if you think I'm happy, you're right. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. This old smoke-filled bar is something I'm not used to, but I gave up my home to see you satisfied, and I just called to let you know where I'll be living. It's not much, but I feel welcome here inside. And I've got swinging doors, a jukebox, and a bar stool. And my new home has a flashing neon sign. Stop by and see me anytime you want to, 'cause I'm always here at home till closing time. I've got everything I need to drive me crazy. I've got everything it takes to lose my mind. And in here the atmosphere's just right for heartache. Thanks to you, I'm always here till closing time. I've got swinging doors, a jukebox, and a bar stool. And my new home has flashing neon sign. Stop by and see me anytime you want to, 'cause I'm always here at home till closing time. Yeah, I'm always here at home till closing time. Down every road there's always one more city. I'm on the run, the highway is my home. I raised a lot of cane back in my younger days, while Mama used to pray my crops would fail. Now I'm a hunted fugitive with just 2 ways: outrun the law or spend my life in jail. I'd like to settle down, but they won't let me. A fugitive must be a rolling stone. Down every road there's always one more city. I'm on the run, the highway is my home. I'm lonely, but I can't afford the luxury of having one I love to come along. She'd only slow me down and they'd catch up with me. For he who travels fastest goes alone. I'd like to settle down, but they won't let me. A fugitive must be a rolling stone. Down every road there's always one more city. I'm on the run, the highway is my home. I'm on the run, the highway is my home. There goes my only possession. There goes my everything. I hear footsteps slowly walking as they gently walk across lonely floor, and a voice is softly saying, darling, this will be goodbye forevermore. There goes my reason for living. There goes the one of my dreams. There goes my only possession. There goes my everything. As my memory turns back the pages, I can see the happy years we had before. Now the love that kept this old heart beating has been shattered by the closing of a door. There goes my reason for living. There goes the one of my dreams. There goes my only possession. There goes my everything. She tried to hide it by the faded denim clothes she wore, but I knew she
she'd never been inside a bar before. And I felt like a peasant who just had met a queen, and she knew I saw right through her tight-fitting jeans. I asked her, what's a woman like you doing here? I see you're used to champagne, but I'll buy you a beer. She said, you've got me figured out, but I'm not what I seem. And for a dance I'll tell you about these tight-fitting jeans. She said, I married money, and I'm used to wearing pearls, but I've always dreamed of being just a good old boy's girl. So tonight I lift those crystal candle lights to live a dream. And partner, there's a tiger in these tight-fitting jeans. We danced every dance, and Lord, the beer that we went through, I'm satisfied I did my best to make her dream come true. As she played out her fantasy before my eyes it seemed, a cowgirl came alive inside those tight-fitting jeans. In my mind she's still a lady, that's all I'm gonna say. I knew that I'd been broken by the time we parted ways, and I know I held more woman than most eyes have ever seen. That night I knew a lady wearing tight-fitting jeans. Well, now she's back in her world and I'm still stuck in mine, but I know I'll always remember the time a cowboy once had millionaire's dream. And Lord, I love that lady wearing tight-fitting jeans. Yes, I did. I stopped at a roadhouse in Texas, or a little place called Lambertan, and I heard that old jukebox a-playing a song about a truck driving man. The waitress just brought me some coffee. I thanked her but called her again. I said, you know, that old song sure does fit me. I'm a truck driving man. Pour me another cup of coffee, 'cause it is the best in the land. And I'll put a nickel in a jukebox and play a truck driving man. I climbed back aboard my old semi, and then like a flash I was gone. I got them old truck wheels a-rolling, I'm on my way to San Antone. Pour me another cup of coffee, 'cause it is the best in the land. And I'll put a nickel in a jukebox and play the song of Truck Driving Man. Pour me another cup of coffee, 'cause it is the best in the land. And I'll put a nickel in a jukebox and play the song of Truck Driving Man. And play the song of Truck Driving Man. We always wanted a big two-story house. Back when we lived in that little two-room shack, we wanted fame and fortune. We'd live life the way the rich folks do. We knew somehow we'd make it together, me and you. With dreams and hopes of things to come, we worked and never stopped. Not much time for you and me, we had to reach the top. We bought that big two-story house and soon became the envy of the town. With all our work behind us, we finally settled down. Now we live, yes we live in a two-story house. Oh, what splendor! But there's no love about. You've got your story and I've got mine too. How sad it is we now live in a two-story house. The house is filled with rare antiques. There's marble on the floor, beauty all around us like we've never seen before. There's chandeliers in every room, imported silks and satin all about. We fill the house with everything, but somehow left love out. Now we live, yes we live in a two-story house. Oh, what splendor! But there's no love about. You've got your story and I've got mine too. How sad it is we now live in a two-story house. How sad it is we now live in a two-story house. You wouldn't read my letter if I wrote you. You asked me not to call you on the phone, but there's something I'm wanting to tell you. So I wrote it in the words of the song. I didn't know God made honky-tonk angels. I might have known He'd never make a wife. You gave up the only one that ever loved you, and went back to the wild side of life. The glamour of the gay nightlife has lured you to the places where the wine and liquor flow, where you wait to be anybody's baby and forget the truest love you'll ever know. I didn't know God made honky-tonk angels. I might have known He'd never make a wife. You gave up the only one that ever loved you. And when it